Good morning, everyone. It is morning in game as well. It's our first stream in 3 days, so I don't know if I could even remember how to farm. I don't know how I'll feel after a month of not farming. That'll be later in June. From June 19th till July 20th, there will be no farming. Well, hopefully you guys had a good last couple of days. We had an awesome 3 days off. If you guys followed our Instagram, the link is down below. Just go take a look and see at some of the photos we posted. We basically drove from Penticton, BC to Victoria, the fast way, taking the connector and the Coquihalla highway through hell, if you guys have watched that show. On the way there, we actually saw a full-size van blazing up in fire, I guess overheating, coming up that mountain. Poor guy was trying to disconnect his trailer. We were headed the opposite direction, and there's a big median, and not very safe to cross that busy highway, or else we would have helped the poor guy out. And there's nowhere turning around. It's just miles and miles of no turnarounds. Went to Victoria, visited some historical sites, some old World War II bunkers. It was really cool. Visited the Parliament building, and then went to mile zero of a Trans-Canada highway in Victoria. And then we followed the Trans-Canada highway up to Nanaimo, detoured there and visited Cathedral Grove. So that's a provincial park. Hey, virtual reality farmer. And it's old growth forest, so huge trees. Not as big as California's redwoods, but this place second biggest trees I've ever seen beside the redwoods. After that, we headed over on the ferry to Vancouver. Drove over to Abbotsford Tulip Festival. Have 2 of those pictures on Instagram as well. It was really nice taking the ferry as the sun was coming up. It was kind of beautiful seeing the sunrise on the ferry. And then after Abbotsford, we headed up to Yale, went through a whole bunch of tunnels down that highway 1 northbound, past Hell's Gate, up the Fraser River, took a photo along the Fraser River. Just beautiful drive. Made our way to Kamloops and then Sicamous, and called it a 3-day weekend at Sicamous. When we continue that road trip, we're going to go from Trans-Canada, mile zero in Victoria. We're going to continue it in June. We'll start from Sicamous where we left it off, and we'll go all the way to Newfoundland, mile zero. Take us about a week to get there, and then we'll spend a week in Newfoundland, a week in Nova Scotia, and then come back in the US, which will take us about a week as well. And both St. John's, Newfoundland, and Victoria, BC claim to be mile zero of Trans-Canada. So both end is mile zero. I don't think this makes lots of money, but it's a little bit of money. Sell our straw. I'm not sure if it would make a difference baling it. I think I've tested that before, baling it or just picking up like this, and it If I can recall right, it didn't make much of a difference at all. Only reason you bale it if we need more straw bales for the cattle and such. Wow, they definitely need to be cleaned up. Yeah, so it was very busy, but really enjoyable. Oh, virtual reality farmers joining. Really enjoyable weekend. For me to have fun, if the wheels are turning, I'm having fun. The trip is the best part of a vacation. In this case, just a 3-day weekend, but the wheels were turning a lot of that time. We did shoot some GoPro video, so hopefully in the next week or so we'll have some video coming on YouTube as well. Just kind of spotlighting the whole drive from mile 0 to Sycamoose. Yeah, it's a long synchronization today. Oh. Once you see the percentages come up, you know it'll a virtual reality farmer. VRF, I really don't know what there is to do. There might be some fields that are ready for harvest, I'm not quite sure. There's rain forecast, so I'm not sure how much of the harvest you'll get in before. There is virtual reality farmer right there. I'll take a quick look at my map since your map probably hasn't updated. Field 1 can be harvested. Field 1 is canola. Whoops. And that's the only field that can be harvested right now. Field 3 and 6 will be next. So, and of course field 6, I think, no, field 8. Field 8 can be seeded with the direct seeder as well. So there's a couple things to do. Go away, iCloud. I'll have to go check into that and see if I can get rid of that. I've tried before and I update it and it still does the same thing. But maybe I'll try it again. It's been a while since I tried it again. I'll get Farmer Joe to look at it. She's my IT. And a little of everything else. Field 4. Where is field 4? Oh, yeah, field 4 and 5 could be mowed as well, yeah. Farmer Joe is working on some of her crocheting. She's got quite a few orders that have to be done today and mailed off today, so she's quickly trying to get those done. After the weekend of having too much fun, we're running a little behind in real life. I tell you, the first day of work, oh, it was tough. It was hard to stay awake. Switching to days for 3 days and then trying to get back to nights. It's easy switching back to days. Hard to switch to nights. So in game we're still trying to save money for our new field. I know it's 470 grand, so we need another 200 grand more to go to get to our goal. So it'll be a little while. It'll be several episodes. It's been several episodes already, and probably be several more. It's the longest we've had to work for a field. Yeah, Farmer Joe said I just have to collect the grass and make some silage. Yep, that is a very good point. But I'm collecting straw right now, and then I'll start collecting grass right after that. Oh, looks like we probably have one more trip of straw left. And it's getting really laggy here. I'm not quite sure why. Guess I can turn my headlights off. It's getting bright out. Just watch as the sun comes out, the rain's gonna start. I only get laggy near that farm. Only place. Watch out for the hydro pole. And I'm a little peeved at our UPS delivery guy. I ordered a new cell phone online, and the order itself says signature required, which is important. Need to have proof that I received the new cell phone. I heard some footsteps coming up to our place, so I walked to the door, assuming that'd be my new cell phone. By the time I got to the door, he had knocked on the door, put it on the floor, right in front of the door, and left. I was there less than a minute after he had knocked, and he was already well on his way down the hall to the next building. So if I hadn't been there or hadn't been home, goodbye new cell phone. Thought that was rather unprofessional. So UPS, you get a thumbs down from me. I'm definitely not good at matching songs by its lyrics. No. Very bad. I didn't really listen to any music. We had no radio, no television, no nothing until I was in high school. So I'm not a big music listener. People are always blown away if I don't know a song because I've never heard them. I know we had a old record player. My mom had Elvis records. Remember those? Okay, as soon as I'm done this field, I'm going to start gathering the grass that Farmer Joe cut. We don't want to tether those, we want to just convert that all to silage. Pretty sure she windrowed it all right away too. Well, that's only 23%, but I don't think I could start doing grass. I don't think it would switch over at 23%. If there's just like 1 or 2% in there, it'll switch over. I'll sell this and then I'll start gathering all that grass. I should almost buy another loading trailer, because it's every now and then it'd be handy to have two, because sometimes you want to gather grass and straw at the same time. So maybe we'll buy another loading trailer before we buy a field. The loading trailer is cheap compared to that field. Yep. Well, actual virtual reality farmer, we want to save all the grass for silage, so don't tether it. So, virtual reality farmer, if you, once you've got it all windrowed, if you want to, well, once you're done that, let me know and I'll buy another loading trailer and we can both gather grass, if that's a job you want to do. And we can back it into the two silage pits. One is at the biogas and the other one's at the cattle yard. We'll fill both of those pits up and then okay, why is my YouTube saying I've been streaming for 1 hour and 18 minutes? That is magic, alright. I'm pretty sure I've only been streaming for about 18 minutes. That is strange. I don't want to jump out and open the gate, do I? I'm too lazy for that. Instead of getting out and opening the gate, I'll just drive around to the other gate. I think I got some airtime there. Although I'm not sure if I can make this corner with this trailer. Oh, what I get stuck on? I think I'm stuck on the gate. Get off of there. Get off. Okay. See where I'm going. If you want to help gather all this grass, Farmer Joe's cut a lot more grass. Also, there's field 5. You could mow that as well. Up to you. There's many jobs. And if you want to help gather the grass, just drive to the store and I'll buy a second loading trailer. In fact, I'm just going to buy a second loading trailer right now anyway, because we're going to want one anyway. Farmer Joe, when she joins, she'll want another trailer. So where are these loading wagons? I don't know if I want two exactly the same. Do I want two exactly the same? What do you think, Farmer Joe? Yeah, I know. If we could get one that carries the most, we'd have two of the exact same. I'm going to buy that one just because I would like variety. I prefer variety. It carries almost as much. What I'll do is I'll park this one and jump in a different tractor to get the smaller one. Which tractor do I want? Let's grab the Fendt. I'll run get the smaller trailer. Now we have a lot more money that we need to collect, but I think once that silage is done, we'll have all the money we need to get that field paid off. Sorry, what was that, Farmer Joe? And then more. Yep. Whoa. Sorry, bud. Sorry. Didn't mean to crash into you. It's actually a nice looking trailer. It's a little smaller, but it's still a nice looking trailer. Just try not to crash into any more vehicles. Don't think they much appreciate me crashing into them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Losing control too fast. Driving too fast. Around that gate. Okay. Virtual reality farmer. So you're done mowing field 5, just have to windrow it. Keep collecting grass. I'll take the small trailer because everybody always wants the bigger trailer. I know Farmer Joe always does, so I don't mind taking the little one. It's not really little, just smaller. Of course, once all the grass is collected, we need to weed this field as well. So even though it'll be raining here soon, we won't be able to harvest anything. There'll be lots for us to do. Oh, looks like field 6 is partially ready for harvesting. Interesting. Guess I have no choice but to open the gate. Hey Fritz, how's it going? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We stream live every morning, 8:30 Pacific time. If you guys are watching live, we always stream an additional half hour or so after the episode ends. So join us live to get in some extra farming. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please hit that thumbs up. And join us in-game, like Virtual Reality Farmer has done today. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day.